Okay, we're good to go. Yeah, that was just a complete drop off on connection on my end. That was sudden. Yeah, my internet dropped for like 2 minutes. That was weird. I thought it was Comcast dropping it, but lasted too long and too stable of a drop. I should have to wait for somebody to pop up into chat. I can be sure I have that working as well. Oh, wow. So the deal is, like, I got the old chat, which that last message actually took 2 minutes to pop up. That came up at 8:49. And now I got the new chat. Oh, I know the chat works now. Rant about it as much as you like. I'm just gonna say yes for now. Alright. Just gonna set up a bit of use to size this window. This browser window so that I can actually see the stream feed and it doesn't take up 3/4 of my second monitor. Things are roughly organized on the second monitor now. Roughly. Actually, I'll also... do I? Oh, also what I've now just noticed, see, now that I'm watching the back of my own stream, when I click on and off, it goes black for a few seconds on the stream, but it's for a single frame here on my desktop. So, woo! Technical parity! Anywho. Let's see, we got 2 fencers, dragoon, pugilist. Alright. Punchy McPunch person. Oh gosh, seeing the motion out of the corner of my eye though. I know exactly why I normally don't have the preview up. It's not just CPU resources either. Yes, we are. Hopefully forevermore. Oh gosh. Freaking counter pugilist. Oh, I can do that. Alright. What hair color are we today? eye color. Oh gosh, there's... I probably have it downloaded somewhere. I'd have to find it. But, it's why I chuckled when I thought of a gunner pugilist. I guess mild spoilers for later in the game, but I doubt it would mean too much to the neophytes. Yeah, like the skin color is in between 4 and 5. It's... 4 is lighter than default, but 5 is darker. So it's in between these two. Oh, that's something. Oh, this skin tone reminds me of the Gladiator from EO3. Actually, yeah, let's go with that. Alright, then before I do voice this time, let's make a hair color. Yeah, that should do. Alright, eyes. A very green-eyed guild so far. So I think this is probably my second or third green-eyed... No, second green-eyed character. I think Slowboots is green-eyed too. Ooh, that's looking nice. Yeah, I'll go with that.
Here I go, everyone. I'll go first.
Watch this.
Let's go, everyone. Let's get pumped. Ah! Huh. Huh. This is gonna hurt, you know. Here I go.
Here I go. Commencing operation.
All right. Leave it to me. Ha! Yeah. Unleash the beast.
I shall take the vanguard.
Huh.
I'll go first.
I'll give it a go. I'll go. Leave it to me. Yeah.
Do I have to?
I guess the one restriction on myself is I don't want to do repeat voices,
Beginning.
personally speaking.
Let's get started, shall we? Beginning.
Just because I can't, like, pitch shift the voice, so...
Huh.
I shall take the vanguard.
Here I go. Ah! Ha! Ha! Here I go, everyone.
Let's go!
I'll go first. Here I go, here I go. Let's get pumped. Ha! There! Special attack! Kaboom! Ah! Ha! Ha! This is gonna hurt, you know. I'll beat you up. Everyone did real good.
Here I go.
Here I go.
Commencing.
All right. Leave it to unleash the big. Leave it to me. Let's get pumped.
Alright, we have 5 people, but still many classes to go. So, Harbinger. Oh boy, Harbinger. Actually, let me listen to that.
Do I have to?
Yeah, it does.
Ha! Ha! You disgust me.
Well, that's Alyssa's voice, so we'll be hearing a good amount of that. Male or female? I know the first Harbinger I made, I believe was... Yes, this portrait with a sultry voice. So it's a genuine self-insert. Alright. Now we have a rough idea of what you look like. Whether that's intentional or not, or if you actually designed your character around yourself, I don't know. That's on you. Maybe it looks nothing like you. Who knows? Only you do. Now then... Again, male or female? Because I have a voice in mind if it's a male, but... I'm still not solidly decided on male. I'm gonna say the meme. Well, no, but actually, yes. Actually, can I look that up quickly? Let's see if I can. Oh, it's the other way around. Well, yes, but actually no. I like that so much. Just like, technically yes, but really no. I can't say I based any characters off of my own appearance. I mean, if we ever play a game, which I know we have already, where I create just one character and I control that one character alone, I may base that character off of my own appearance. Yes, that it does happen. But in a game like this, where it's a collective, I don't do that. It's advanced miasma. Seriously, this portrait's very much a maid uniform. Battle maid. Not gonna do it this time. Maybe later, though. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the alt colors, so either one of these two. Male or female. Oblivion. Potato farming. Yeah, I'm leaning towards female. Alright, what kind of hair color? I'm going in the red to brown category this time. Let's go with red. Eyes. Yes, the green-eyed yield. Now, let's see if any other eyes strike my fancy. The contrast here is nice. There's some nice contrast. Let's make it... No. I actually may end up making it green eyes again, but I'm gonna... without fully resisting it, try to not. If it ends up green eyes, it ends up green eyes, but if it's not green eyes, that's good. For me, I either pick a human or an android. I don't know why I don't like cyborgs, but I don't like cyborgs once you give it the name cyborg. But when you go like, oh, it's an augmented human, or a human with, like, you know, nanites and stuff, I'm like, that's cool, but technically speaking, that's a cyborg. And once I call it a cyborg, I'm like, ew. Really what I think of with cyborg, though, is the, like, very overtly half machine, half human, where you have, like, the big red camera for an eye on one side. I don't like that aesthetic. That's what I associate the term cyborg with, which is why I don't like cyborgs. But for just going by the broad definition of a hybrid of human and machine, cyborgs are pretty cool. But yeah, cyborg or human, cyborg, or android. Never asked. I should have expected that. It did come to mind while rambling on that, but I really should have expected that from you. Like in the Phantasy Star series, or franchise, I guess, I'll play as a caste, which is an android, a race of androids. Honestly, that color's pretty good. Let's see. Feels about... oh, it's unlink. I vaguely green. Very fitting character for Skyrim. Yeah, I think my first character was probably an Imperial. I know my very first Elder Scrolls character was a Redguard. A white-skinned Redguard. Because I was reading the character descriptions in-game, and I'm like, Redguards, they're adventurers. I want to be an adventurer, I'll be a Redguard. And then I made him look like me, which is, you know, not... I'm pale-skinned, so that's what I did. Later on, though, a future characters, I'm like, let's be Imperials because we're in Cyrodiil, the home province of the Imperials. And then I just kind of stuck with Imperials. And then when I started to think about gameplay implications, as well as self-insertship, I moved on to Bretons, so now I'm a Breton. You know, when it comes to human versus non-human in, like, collective games like this, I'm really not sure. I'm not sure what the ratio is. I do know that I did make 3 of every class. Because there's 10 classes and 30 slots. 3 of every class. That's what I did. Whatever the racial ratios were, that's what they were. Wasn't really thinking of that at the time. It would be neat to go back and check what they actually are. I do know the gender ratios, though. Those stay in a rather strict range. It's, what was it? It's 1 to 3 or 2 to 3. So, you know, it's like either 3/4 or 2/3. Female, I think. Yeah, I end up making my guilds usually... They may be initially half and half, but they end up slanting more towards majority female by the end. Never goes above 3/4 female, though. But your shouty lizard can also shout fireballs, too. Yes, I kinda like this eye color, but I also want to tweak it still. Alright, I like the color green. I don't think that's much of a secret, given the color I use in Discord and in Warframe and in many other places. I like the color green. But at the same time, I'm acknowledging the fact I'm using green too much, so I'm trying not to use green, but I end up back at green. I could go for a very dark color and have high contrast eyes, but I'm not quite sure I want that. Yeah, I think my first party tends to be 2 male, 3 female. Oh, and also something I do know has been always female is the Protector, basically the tank of the guild, has almost always been female. Only very recently have I broken that trend and made male tanks. That's a neat fun fact about myself. Yeah, I'll stick to around there then with the coloring. Ooh. It's actually a nice blue. Yeah, that's nice. Even give it... Yeah, okay. Oh, right, skin... Wait, skin tone? I haven't even touched skin tone yet. Or hair! I just realized that. Yeah, feels like that too. I usually make Harbingers very pale skin, given they deal with miasma, but not necessarily. While I can see a tan skin like this, I'm gonna go with no. Yeah, I tend to go with gut feeling for making characters, and if you've been paying attention at all to character names, I really do just pull them out of thin air. I do a similar deal with characters. I mean, you're kind of watching the process as I go through it. It's like, this has next to no color in it, to the point where it's even a bit of an inhuman color, and then we have a little bit of color to this one, so it's very pale, but not deathly pale. 2. And 3, we actually have a little bit of blush on the cheeks, but for very faint blush on 2, and there... Either I'm imagining the blush on 1, or there is no blush. Yeah. I may end up making... Yeah, lately with, especially in my current playthrough of Etrian Odyssey Untold, I've been trying to break some of the, patterns I've noticed with my guild creation, like try out new stuff and see how I feel about it. And that may be extending here to 5 as well, because this tan skin color is calling out to me. I'll leave it at default while I do the hair color, and come back to skin. Okay. If you guys listen to the Sonic Adventure 2 fan dub, it's relevant. Should I go for pink or... No, let's go for red on the highlight. Maybe a bit darker. And then go for more of a pink on the shadow. Okay, I think I posted an Inverpart a while ago. I watched them in full, and yeah, that's I couldn't breathe at points kind of funny. Hot Topic comes up a lot. In fact, Shadow's ultimate goal is to pee in a Hot Topic. I have to make the highlight more bright. That's an interesting hair color. Again, not what I'd want. That is interesting. Okay, I'm trying to get the right shade of purple here. Also experimenting with the blues, apparently. Yeah, heck it, I'll go for a brighter pink then. Yeah, that should be good. Okay. Ah, now the tan cloud doesn't look as nice. Interesting. That's why the order of choosing these matters. Because whether you're conscious of it or not, you always choose the colors based on the other colors it's with. I use default, honestly. Yeah, that bit. Oh. I don't recall the lines clearly enough to say it to you now, but oh, I know what scene you're talking about. Ugh. Yeah, I think I'll go with the tan and then just readjust the hair color a bit. A hint of violet would be nice. I think the red does look better than the purple I was going with before, but I still want a hint of violet in there. I mean, we're going until either 22:30 or 23:30. It's going to be 3 to 4 hours now, these streams. So, same end time as before, maybe a little over. And yeah, at this rate, it really is going to be all character creation. We might get into the first floor by the end of the stream, but I don't think we're going to do too much today. Well, we are going to do a lot. It's just all character creation. Yeah, the fire red does look very nice. I do have to admit that. Okay, I'll stick with that. And then I'll go for red there with a... violet? You can already see how it would take up the entire stream. Yeah, I'll keep with a darker red. Fire red leaf. Damn it. Giving me an excuse to make another green-eyed character. Yeah, either 70 or 60 on the blue count. Just ever so slight hint of violet if it's on 70. But the fire red really does look nice. Okay, so Schmidt almost called you so, but yeah, I'll lean to the fire red.
Here I go, everyone. I'll go first.
Watch this.
Let's go, everyone. Let's get. Here I go.
Here I go. Commencing operation.
All right. Leave it to me. Unleash the.
I shall take the vanguard.
Unleash the beast.
That line from Elderly is so damn funny, but I can't see a character I make using that.
I'll go first.
I'll give it a go. I'll go. Leave it to me. Yeah. Yeah. Back off.
Ah, do I?
Beginning. Let's get started, shall we? I'll go first.
Watch this.
Let's go, everyone. Here I go, everyone. Leave it to me. Ha! Leave it to me. I'll give it a go. All right.
Commencing up. Here I go.
Here I go. Here I go, everyone. I'll go first. Yeah. Ha! Take that. Fall. Leave it to me. Yeah. Yeah. Back off. Out of my way. Not half bad. I'll go first. Yeah. Ha! Take that. Fall. Now let's get going. You guys all right?
Confident or
Leave it to
stubborn?
me.
Eh,
Yeah. Yeah.
Schmoop it.
Back off. Here I go.
Here I go. I shall take the vanguard.
Here I go.
Watch
Yeah,
this.
there will be a lot more room
I'll
for
go
conversation
first.
in these
Leave it to
streams.
me. I'll go
If you
first.
can't already tell.
Leave it to me. I'll go first. Leave it to me. Yeah. Yeah. Back off. Out of my way. Not everyone okay? Leave it to me. Yeah. I'll go first. Yeah. Ha. Take that. Fall. Now let's get going. You guys all right? I'll go first. Yeah. Leave it to me. Yeah. Yeah. Back off. Out of my way. Not half bad. Everyone okay? Leave it to me. Yeah. I'll go
Confident.
first.
Man, that's an odd name even for me. Rastia or Rasta? Or another ending completely. Arrest him? Arrest him. Or just arrest. Yeah, Rastia. Yeah, Rastia. Or Rastis, maybe? Yeah, Rastia. Alright, with that, we have... Rhythm ball. We're 2 hours in, and I have created... We have half the guild. Or at least half of the classes, not half the guild. So I gotta make a shaman, a botanist, a master row, warlock, and a necromancer. And technically I could make another rover, but I mean Sobit's character is a rover, so... I mean, I can always make a second and a third rover, but for starting off, I don't think I need more than one of each class. No, need is a strong word, it's want. You only need 5 characters of any 5 classes. You don't really... Heck, you might not even need 5 characters, really. But I do want all the classes, because we got 30 slots and I plan to fill them. Actually, what's the gender count at? I had half a mind to make a female warlock, and I just realized that, male, female, female... I have made 1 male and 3 female so far. No wonder I felt off. And Sobit has made a female, and you've made a female, so I guess I should make a male. I really do like how their wands look like swords. I just find that cool, but that's just because I like swords. Which makes me tempted to use this guy's portrait, but at the same time this also implies a frontliner. So I don't know how good that is. I mean, I guess it could work. Hey, he's got a green coat, man. Could make a green warlock. Alright, they're all female from here. Alright, green warlock it is. I have a red and leaf green. No, I'm not gonna do that. I mean, I might in the end, but I don't think I'm gonna start with that. Ooh. Those both look good. for a white hair color or a black hair color. Those both look good. Yeah, I may give him red eyes. Or violet. Red or violet. Violet eyes. Violet eyes look better. Yeah, I prefer the darker hair. Although that's also with this skin tone. And dang, do Etherians have some weird skin colors. We can make an orc, technically. I mean, with a stretch of the imagination, we can. Wait, how did it look like with... Yeah, it's still black hair. I don't know, maybe. Just to be different, I might choose this ashen color. Though it wouldn't be my first choice, usually. Usually I would make a more human-like skin tone. Yeah, either default or ashen. I am leaning towards Ashen right now, just because it's definitely among characters I make it would be unique. I've thought about that question in the broader, if I'm going to play D&D sense. So there's one Mr. Ripper video on interesting patrons. Got me thinking, like, what if my character from Oblivion is my patron? Because we both know that my character in Oblivion became strong enough to slay the gods with a single bitch slap. And we'd probably run into the one-punch situation of just being all-powerful and all-bored. So let's just relive the early adventuring days vicariously through a little D&D guy. That'd be neat. The skin tone would affect the voice I have in my head. Yeah, I think I am going darker skin tone late this time around. Interesting. Because by and large, most of my characters are light skin tone or pale, which I guess you would be too, since we tend to make things that look like ourselves, even if we don't think too hard about it.
Let's do this. Here I go. Watch and look. Let's go. Here I go. Let's go. Here I go.
Why me?
I'll go. Here I come.
Ha! Let's go.
Let's begin. Here I come. Let's begin. This is it. Survive this. Let's keep going. Hey, can you walk?
Yeah, it does. Because with... I mean, yeah, if I tried to say... We have like an absolutely all-powerful being who is a master of all magical and martial skills. And immune to all magic, and basically can't be killed because he regenerates like half of his health every second, all the time. While having some absolutely absurd damage immunities and protection on top of that. So like, it would be a real stretch get to play anything like that in D&D. Have it as like a patron? To be an actual god? That's just like, yeah. Get some nifty little growth boost. In exchange, I get to eat popcorn while watching your life unfold.
Here I come.
Let's give it a whirl.
And you can definitely make it for some interesting drama and conflict with the... I remember, like, patrons may require certain sacrifices in order to retain their or for the warlock to retain their powers, and for patron of... I guess I should just say I'm the patron at this point. Easier. Would be, you gotta make your life entertaining. If I get bored, I leave, and my powers go with me. Yeah.
I'll go. Here goes. I'll go.
And if you take a look at the deep lore of Elder Scrolls, mods are canon.
Party time. I'll go. Yeah.
Guess I have to.
Ready, Master?
Guess I have to. Here.
I'll go.
Yeah, definitely quiet.
I'll go. This is
I got both skin tones work, but I am leaning towards ashen, so I'll stick with that. I don't know, us is a Latin ending, which is why I just replaced it with an AS, but whatever, that's what came to mind. Oh wait, with Fertis. There we are. Yeah, one thing is, like, you have to make your life interesting, another thing is... we could have things like... There's a whole cleric's, like, called divinity, or whatever it was, where you roll a d100, and if you roll really high on the percentile, then, like, your god actually intervenes. You could have that with a character as your patron. And it's like, sure, he's all-powerful and will probably fix whatever shit you're in, but he also might make it worse, because it will be more fun to watch. Like, yeah, how I play him tends to be a neutral good character, but you have to know, this is also someone who has done everything in his home universe. Created his own pocket realm, at least in my headcanon after the events of the game. Which you can't really explore stuff you make, because you already know it's there. And he's been there for who the fuck knows how long, whether that be tens or hundreds or thousands or millions of years. Time has no meaning in the outside of Tamriel. It's non-linear. So I'd imagine his personality would warp a bit, because he's just, gosh, too strong. Too strong. So, generally good, but, you know, if it makes things more interesting, maybe we'll increase the difficulty. Again, I definitely make a female necromancer, so yeah, male mass trial. That's gonna be a thing. Maybe. Like, yeah, I know in general canon, yes, the champion of Cyrodiil does become Sheogorath. In my own head canon, though, not quite, because I still view Jigalag as the other half to the coin of Sheogorath, and he just smites the hell out of that, and just goes, oh, I'm stronger than all this, let's just make my own realm with all the magic I have. And so it kinda doesn't fully mantle Sheogorath. Not quite sure what would happen to his realm, though. But yeah. Yeah, that can still have influence on personality, though. And I mean, if we're definitely including the mods, which actually I would in the homebrew patron canon, he has resurrection spells. Like, not just like, he doesn't just know necromancy to the point where he can perfect resurrect you, but he also knows, like, legit restoration resurrection. So he can, like, restore you and your soul. Alright, so... Alright, it's a... in Space Engine, or, like, in the sky? I guess that's my question. I'm going to assume Space Engine until specified otherwise. Yeah, Alyssa and I were talking about D&D Patron because we just made a Warlock. Yeah. Resurrect you as a skeleton, a zombie, a ghoul, a vampire, a thrall, a wraith, a ghost, or as yourself, like no undeath at all, just like straight up resurrection. And he has conjuration too, so it's... he's legit just all powerful at that point. Oh, that honestly makes it cooler. Wait, if the sun's still... The sun has gone completely where I live, so you at least don't live in this time zone. I'm sure you've told me where you live before, at least time zone specific, but I don't recall it right now. So I just had to re-realize that fact. Yeah, in the past I went with the little girl necromancer, but kind of leaning towards the adult one this time, but not fully decided yet. MST. I know that stands for Mountain Standard Time, but my mental map has blanked on where exactly in the US that is. Whether that's one time zone to the left of me or two time zones to the left. Or if I've botched that completely and you're actually on the West Coast, but I kind of doubt that. Let's look up Mountain Standard Time. You are 2 hours before me. Okay. Yeah, I'm in Eastern Standard Time. It was like almost 10 p.m. here. Or 2200. It's 21:51. Yeah. Yeah, that's how I describe it too. Great, vast, empty West. It's like all plains and nothing of real note. Again, I'm leaning towards the adult necromancer. Because it is different from what I'd normally pick, but at the same time, if I'm going to use necromancer all the time, I'm not sure I want to use this portrait. Yeah. I'm starting to lean towards this portrait now. Yeah, that is funny. Ironic. and that what we call the South is really just the Southeast. I mean, I go with a quiet or reserved voice for the small necromancer, and I definitely go with either a villainous or sultry voice for the adult one. But I'm still not sure which one I'd want to have for like the entire game. Because I know I'd go with a reserved. But there's also the sake of being different from my past self. Just for the sake of being different. Yeah, I'll see what I feel about this one. Yeah, Super Saiyan. Actually, what? Right. Okay, I think I'll go with a white theme here. Yeah, so that's skin color, this hair color. What kind of eyes, though? Green eyes. Red eyes makes her look a bit too evil. I don't want chaotic evil in the guild. Oh yeah, totally. I remember when I first started playing EO5, I'm like, I really wanted to have the Japanese voice actors to choose from. In Nexus, did they do an English dub, or did they do a simul, or did they do multi-language? I forget. But we did have Japanese voices in Nexus. I remember that much. In fact, I think I can play this in Japanese. Because I remember while looking around, there is a ROM that has the Japanese VA, but with the English text. It's called the Undub, Etrian Odyssey 5 Undub. Doesn't really give me an option between English and Japanese, though. Oh well. Yellow does look good, though. I don't even see the secondary color anywhere. Okay, let's make that totally black, and then... Yeah, I don't think there's a secondary color to her eyes. Okay. It has been a while since I played Nexus, or really many Etrian Odysseys. I still want Etrian Mystery Dungeon 2. I know I wasn't a fan of Etrian Mystery Dungeon, I'm still not, but I do want 2 just for the completion of my collection. I have all the English releases, but I don't have all the games in the franchise because they didn't translate that one. Plus I want to see how they made it better, if at all. Maybe blue. Not yellow, green, or blue eyes. Heck, maybe even purple eyes. But not red eyes. Not red eyes. Blue eyes, white dragon. Yeah, because the green will match the flame color, but purple also matches the outfit trimmings. And blue just also feels like the ethereal type of color for a being of undeath. Oh. Yeah. Because I did watch a playthrough of Investigations by Jello Apocalypse recently. Yeah. Yeah, I can share their feelings. Let the sun set upon your mortal realm. Yeah, I'm leaning towards a bright color. Like, this purple really does match the outfit. I really have to say that, which is why I like it. But I think I'd prefer a more higher contrast, so probably a bright color that stands out. Like green! No, seriously, maybe green. Or this violet color, too. Should probably look up Etrian Mystery Dungeon 2 ROM hacks then as well, because I tend to forget that whole side of gaming exists. Actually, I could make it yellow, too. Or white. Yeah, I'm leaning towards blue, though. Yeah, that's looking good. That's looking good. Make it brighter. Maybe. Yeah, that'll do.
Let's get started, shall we? Beginning.
Do I have to?
Beginning. I'll go. I'll give it a go. I'll go first.
I shall take the vanguard.
Unleash the beast! Leave it to me. Let's get... Here I go. Here I go.
Commencing operation.
All right. Let's go, everyone.
Watch this.
I'll go first. Here I go, everyone. Leave it to me.
Do I have to?
Beginning. Let's get started, shall we?
I guess it has to be sultry, because there isn't really a villainous.
Let's get pumped! Leave it to me! Unleash the beast! There! Ha! Leave it to me! Yeah! Here I go!
Here I commencing operation.
Oh! Here! Yeah! Yeah! All right! Let's go, everyone!
Watch this. Commencing operation.
I'll give it a go. There! I'll go!
I'll go first.
Here I go!
I'll go first. I shall take the vanguard.
Hut! Unleash the beginning! Let's get started.
Do I have to?
I guess the closest to villainous is Sassy.
You just die already. Don't get too cocky, alright? We won. That was a nasty battle.
I know if it was the other portrait, I would be using reserve, without a doubt, though.
Disappear. I'll defeat you. Let's get started, shall we? Ooh! Ha! I'll let you finish. How does that feel? Ready for another round? Are you hurt anywhere? Let's get started, shall we?
Yeah, Sultry does seem like the best option.
Leave it to me.
I shall take the
Beginning.
do I have to?
Unless I allow for a repeat in Sassy, but I won't, so
Let's
Sultry.
get started, shall we?
There we go. That gives us Warlock and Necromancer, so we have a Rover from Soviet, so Massaro. Yeah, this would make sense. I still feel like if I use the schoolboy portrait, it should be like an elemental swordsman type deal, which would be a fencer, from what I recall. I mean, I think I still could technically make a female and be okay on the ratio. Holding magic bows. I mean, I can see it, but that's a katana on fire. I still see where we're coming from. That katanas do have a curve, and with this perspective, that could be, and the pose, that could be a bow. If you wanna think that way, and I won't stop you. You can still think that's a bow, because as I explained to Sobit, it's never really clear if you're just the guild, or if you're a guild master, or if you're someone on the roster. Oh yeah. I know that feeling too. You may want to unsee, but you really can't. And it's like, I do think it'd be a good portrait for the class, but I also need to consider the race. And when it comes to the race... Yeah. Alright. Actually, yeah, yellow eyes should be good. Bow sword. That is a fun time. Alright, time to modify this hair color. And to make it green! No. No. I will have to look through the roster, though, and see just how much green there actually is by the end. Yeah, that seems nice. That seems nice. Hey, equal hiring clause. We have to show we don't discriminate by hiring a specific quota of each race. Dang, green eyes still do look good. And red eyes. Gosh. Red eyes, black dragon. Yeah, probably leave them pretty close to default. Oh, there is actually shadow to them. Alright, cool. So blue, either blue or green. I can't be Asian. I have white friends. Go for a green background color or a blue background color, or try to go in the middle. Yeah, the hint of blue seems good. Hint of blue. Hint of blue.
Ready, back!
Guess I have to.
Party time! I'll go. Here goes! I'll go. Let's give it a whirl.
Here I come. Let's begin.
Let's go!
Here I come.
I'll go. Why me?
Here I go.
Let's do this. Here I go.
Watch and learn.
Let's go.
Here I go.
Let's go.
Here I go. Try this.
Here I come.
Let's give it a whirl. I'll go. Here goes. I'll go. Party time!
Guess I have to. Let's begin.
Let's go.
Here I come.
I'll go. Why me?
Here I go.
I'll go. Here goes. I'll go. Party time! Let's go.
Here I come. Here I come.
Let's give it a whirl. Can you handle this? Get a load of this. Well, look at us. That was rough. Let's give it a whirl.
Here I go. Try this. I'll take you down. Let's get back to exploring. Is anyone hurt? Here I go.
Oh. Goodbye, Venus.
Try this. I'll take you down. Let's get back to exploring. Is anyone hurt? Here I go.
Let's give it a whirl. Can you handle this? Get a load of this. Well, look at us.
I think I'll go with easygoing. A little funny sounding, but can I think of a better one? I think I can. Okay, that sounds nice. Alright. That just leaves the brownies. Or the brownies. I'm still not quite sure how to pronounce them. Halflings. That's a funny. That's a funny way to spell halfling. Before I pick male or female, I'll take a recount of the gender ratio I've got currently. I guess excluding Alyssa's insert, because that's a duplicate fencer. Not to trash a duplicate fencer, since, yeah, multiple fencers are a good thing ultimately, but for right now, I think I'll discount Alyssa from it. Or should I? If I'm making this big of a fuss trying to justify it, I should just count her. Huh. Yeah, guess so. So what, we have two male and female, so 1, 2. So 1 to 4 on Earthling, and then we add in the Warlocks, and we have 2 to 6, which brings us. I mean, that's good. Wrong key. And we have 3 to 7. Like, so it chose a male portrait with a female voice, so I'm gonna say that's female, but, you know. Yeah, that's female, so. 3 to 7. I mean, if I go 4 to 8, that's fine. And if I go 3 to 9, that's also fine. Guess doesn't really matter then. I know I definitely used the female portraits back in the day, so I am leaning towards just the male out of curiosity. Yeah, I think I'll call on brownies. I always end up... I think in my head that that's just the most natural pronunciation to me, instead of brony. Could still be female ultimately, but no, I have an idea forming in my head right now, so... Yeah, okay. Blonde hair We don't really have eyes here. Doesn't really have eyes. These look the same to me. No, they're actually different. Shadows are different. I know, right? Like, if it's brownie, then yeah, that's... neither pronunciation is particularly... They can both be misconstrued in their own way. Oh, okay. Oh, they're still young. I mean, if you do that enough, you're gonna be incapable of doing it later in life. And sleep is important. If you don't get sleep back then, you're gonna have to sleep later. Yeah, default skin color.
I'll go.
Why me?
Guess I have to.
Ready, bastards!
Guess I have to.
Small guy with that deep voice.
Here, there, night, night. Here I come.
Let's
Not
give
who
it
I
a
had.
whirl. I'll go.
I had timid in
Why
mind,
me?
but
Here goes.
maybe a bit too timid.
I'll go. Party time!
Let's begin.
Let's go.
Here I come.
I'll go.
Here I come.
Let's go. Ja. Here I go. How's that?
Here I go. Let's do this. Here I go. Watch and learn.
Let's go.
Here I go.
Let's go.
Let's go. Ja. Here I go. How's that? That's the power of teamwork. Can we take a break now? Let's go. Why me? Why you little? Stay away. I hope I was helpful. That was a close one. Let's
Yeah,
go.
gentle. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot to customize the hair color. That seems kind of good. That should be good. Yeah, I guess our own. Alright, last character. It's almost the 3-hour mark. So I guess we'll enter the first floor next stream. I'll finish up stuff in town today. Alright, male or female doesn't matter at this point. I think I did a male back then. And I could choose a medic now. Medic portrait. Yeah, same deal as before. I don't think I'll use the DLC quite yet. I can see that as a girl. Hmm. Now imagine if I tried to fill out the entire roster from the start. I don't think I'd do that. I'd maybe fill up like 20 slots, but I don't think I'd fill out all 30 at the start. But for now, I'm just gonna fill out 10 slots of one of each class to start with. Yeah, that's fine. You see what you want to see. Oh my. Many hair colors work here. Oh, I am at a very much a loss. So many fit. I'll have you know, in every single game, I always fill out by the end, that is, not necessarily at the start, but by the end, I always fill out every single slot in the roster, and I max level all of them. And yes, that means 30 slots, 30 characters per game. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, Untold 2, 5, and then Nexus, but Nexus has 60 slots. Counts for twice as much. I'm proud of that fact. I may just do green hair, because I don't think we have a green-haired character yet. But brown hair also calls to me. As does blue hair. Maybe even black hair, but less so than the others. Black hair is like a solid fourth. Yeah, either green hair, blue eyes, or green hair, green eyes. Yeah, green hair, green eyes. Okay. How are we on skin tone? They're definitely darker. They do live up to the name of brownie. They have mostly dark skin tones. They still have the pale as death skin tone, though. Yeah, I think most people only make like 5, 10, maybe 15 max. At least from what I gather when I visited the Etrian Odyssey Reddits, subreddits, and Discord. Because they really only make what they need. They make the first party of 5, they maybe make an extra 5, so they have some people to swap out. Then maybe they make another extra 5 for like a gathering party or some actual further third set of spares. They really need to swap up the formation. They tend not to make more than they really need. Then there's me, who wants to make all the things. Yeah, I could do that, couldn't I? That could be a theme for a little fun playthrough of this, huh? Vampire Guild. What would the classes be, though? Obviously you'd have at least one Necromancer in there, but I mean, other than that... Yeah, I think default skin color is best. Because the closest one to it is 2, and that's a little bit too pale, and 3 is a little bit too tan. Yeah, that's true. I mean, anyone who knows how the economy in these games work, you totally make a farming party. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I know that fact very well. In fact, right now, in Etrian Odyssey Untold, we are in the 3rd stratum. And we have 279,379 Entol. Because I've been grinding so much to get party members. Like, I've been trying to get alternates for the main party leveled up, because as I've mentioned, it feels like you're missing a limb no matter what formation you use in that game. And I've also been gathering along the way, because it's on Picnic. And now we have nearly 300,000 Entol. Yeah, farming parties. Yeah, that just now was, I noticed the connection taking a dip again. I wanted to check for sure. It's fine now. That's what the black shifts were for. Checking the network. Ooh, I could make more of an auburnish green. Woohoo! Or a much more aquamarine green, huh? Gosh, there's so many greens. There's so many shades to the color green. Ah. Let's start with that. See how it goes. I think I want a more bluish green. Yeah. I wonder if I ever hit the end cap in any games. Not sure if I ever did, but I have definitely had 7-digit wealth. I know I've hit the millions in Entol in some games. Don't know if I ever hit the actual hard cap, like the actual integer limit on N. Yeah, I'm going for more bluey green. Bluey. Do I want it brighter or dimmer? I don't think I want a bright green. That will get a bit tiring on the eyes, but like a bluish green should be fine. It's like 160 there. And for here, we have... Yeah, get the blue and the green to similar values. That should be fine. I still don't know what the hard cap is, actually. I wouldn't be surprised if it was like 2 to the power of something, like if it's a long int they used to store it. And they just didn't put a hard cap on it, and it's actually just the hardware limit. But it also wouldn't surprise me if they did do 999,999,999. Nice colors. nice colors. Yeah, I'm gonna make a green and green, that's for sure. Alright, so bring it down by like a small amount, and then let's fiddle with this. I could make that pretty bright, but I don't think I should. Ooh, nice. Yeah, pretty close to what they originally had. Is actually a very good color. Underflow.
Here I go, everyone.
I'll go first. Watch this.
Let's go, everyone. Let's get pumped. Here I go. Huh?
Hey, be honest.
Commencing operation.
All right. I'll go. Yeah, I'll give it a go.
I'll go first. I shall take the vanguard.
Unleash the beast.
I really find it unlikely I'd make an elderly character, but if I do ever make an elderly female, I'm definitely using the elderly type, because that is a funny voice.
Do I have to?
Leave it to me. Beginning.
Let's get started, shall
Here I go.
Yeah, honest. And let's end it there. Okay. Organize. So... this... Okay, so we have, let's see... 1 male, so that's a female. So that's 2 females, 3, 4, 5. 2 males, 5 females, 6... 3 to 6... 4 to 6... Eh. I feel like I miscounted there. Oh yeah, the Hound and the Hawk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, out of 11 we have, what, 1... Yeah, 4 out of 11 are male. Alright, that's a good balance. Okay.
Is there something else?
Oh, right. And we can recolor and we can rename. I forget if recolor lets you change the portrait, though. I think you need to alter class or retire.
Is there something else? What will you do?
Anywho,
What will you
let's get our first party, actual party. I assume you guys would want to see your characters in it, but at the same time, I kind of treat the first character I make as like the pseudo guild leader, so I kind of want them in the party, but then we'd have 2 fencers. And I'm not entirely opposed to that, but given I have 1 of each class, I'd rather have variety. Air quotes out of context. Oh yeah, you missed Egar's introduction. The game is partially voiced, so reading or my own voice acting is going to be... it depends what they say themselves. You know, I probably shouldn't try to shoehorn it in first time, so let's... I forget what the key button was to take you off. Okay. Alright, what do I want first thing? I'd say... I mean, Dragoon would be nice, but they may not offer too much until later on. Definitely want a Warlock, I'd say. So, Warlock... Oops. I do love some buffs, but I think for the start I want a Botanist. And probably a Dragoon. Probably a Dragoon, because they do get some shield skills that will help with damage reduction. But at the same time, once you get some offense that's good enough, you don't need damage reduction. Or if you get disables, that works too. We've been listening to the guild theme for 3 hours now. I mean, I do like a Pugilist, but their damage type is a bit iffy at the start. And bash damage, I kind of need cut. If I'm gonna go for physical weaknesses, I'd want cut damage at the start, I'd say. But still, binds are very nice. So Harbinger's got cut damage, but so do Maceral. There's also Necromancers too, and I'm not sure what they offer early game. Don't really remember what they offer early game. Yeah, Yuzo Koshiro has been composing the music for the entire series, and you can hear how good it is just from one track then. I mean, if you look up Etrian Odyssey music, you'll find super arranges which are made by different composers of the same track, as well as remixes from fan bands. Fan albums. But yeah, Yuzo Koshiro is really good with his job. I want 3 frontliners just because I like to have 3 frontliners, like spreads out the damage taken kind of deal. So now the question is, I suppose, damage types? Because we have cut. No, I think I can fit in Alyssa. And, like, again, I'm not sure if a Dragoon's no Dragoon on the first floor is a good idea. But it is an idea. Congratulations, you're in the party leader slot, Alyssa. Maybe I'll put a target. Nah, you'll stay in there. You're the party leader slot. So, yeah, well... depends how Sobit wants to make Alari, though. So if we're not gonna have the Hound around, then... Yeah, not sure I want Alari or Zema, though. Or did I just mispronounce that name entirely? I did just make the characters. Yeah, Zema. Usually it takes me a little bit to memorize the names. I do come up with them, which makes it faster than if you just told me your name, but, you know, still have to use them. So we have cut damage in the map in Dargeth, which will be fine for now, I guess. He might be a bit fragile, like our usual Ronin. But, So I gotta go with Alari to have some... stab damage with the bow. Do we have bash damage? We have elemental damage with Rofertus. And Trifa don't really expect her to contribute to the damage output. I just want her to keep us alive. So that's stab slash elemental. Yeah, I suppose we have to swap out Alari then. I mean, Zema can go on the front or the back as a Dragoon. I have to take a look at her skill trees when I get the opportunity to. But for now, that'll be the start.
Very well then.
Oh, I already said this. Alright. I see that you found 5 brave souls to follow you into the labyrinth. Good. When you leave here, the curtain will rise on your life's greatest journey. Your first stop should be the council hall.
Good luck to you all.
I don't want to shout, even though this guy's called Loud Man. He's a town crier, but still. Just came out of the Explorers Guild, yes? I take it you're new adventurers. Excellent! It's a town crier for the Arcadia Council. I have an important announcement for you. All explorers new to town must head to Council Hall to accept their first mission. Think of it as a trial run to be officially acknowledged as adventurers in yours. If you intend on exploring the labyrinth, please request an audience with the Council. I get what you're saying, but they all come from the heart, Alyssa. They all come from the heart.
This is the Arcania Council Hall. The council was formed to safeguard Yggdrasil. Representatives from all 4 races gather here to discuss matters concerning the Great Tree. You're new adventurers, I presume. I'm Ramus, Royal Prince of the Earthlands. It is my hope that your bravery in the labyrinth will help build a better future for our city. If you're determined to be adventurers, then I have a mission for you.
Alright, so missions are the main quest, basically. You take them, or, well, actually, you kind of get barred progress into the labyrinth if you decide to ignore them long enough. But you aren't really pressed for time in completing them. They're very general things, like, get to this floor, or, like, you know, kill that beast that's blocking your progress. Oh yeah, wait, can we? Ah yes, I can access the menu here. The menu has been vertical in every game up until 5, and I can still use up and down to go through this, but being horizontal throws me off so much. I know I got used to it back in the day, but now I'm back to playing You, Untold, and that's vertical, so now get... So yeah, I can look at the compendium here or in the government building. In the older games, you could only look at the codex and the compendium in the government building. I think it was in the 4th game they let you look at it whenever, wherever. Like, take it with you, kind of deal. Oh, did it crap out for you? Or did it crap out for me? I'm not quite sure. I don't know, we'll get to the inn where we can save, and then I'll call it there. Oh, speaking of... There we go.
What's the matter?
Oh, something wrong? I know it seems like a lot, but it's necessary trial before you can become an adventurer. Oh yeah, that happens. Accept the mission and stay determined.
You'll accept this?
To explore Yggdrasil, you need the Arcania Council's approval. For that, create a map of the first floor and bring back Yggdrasil root and soil samples.
Your first mission is to investigate the Yggdrasil labyrinth. But to do that, you'll need a map of the forest. As As you explore and expand the map in Floor 1, see if you can bring back a sliver from one of Yggdrasil's roots and a sample of its soil.
This map will occupy the entire bottom screen for the rest of the playthrough. It is a cathartic thing. Manually map stuff yourself.
Think of this as a test to see how you fare as adventurers. I'm sure you'll do fine. I have something of an eye for talent, after all. Of course, that means I need you to come back in one piece. I hope we meet again.
Good luck out there.
What would you like to do? One last thing. You should visit the marketplace before you depart. You'll find any item an adventurer needs there. I expect great things from you.
Alright. When we unlock the inn, we can save, and that's when we can quit. Although, I could make a save state.
Welcome! Well, now there's a new face. Nice to meet ya. My name's Cyric, and this here's my store. I set up shop here because all the rumors about Yggdrasil. There's gotta be tons of rare treasure slumbering in the labyrinth. My business model's simple. Adventurers sell me stuff, then I resell it for a nice big profit. So bring me anything and everything you find.
Ow, right there, Alyssa. You may see different because I have set up the controls so that all of the buttons are handled with my left hand. So my right hand can occupy the mouse at all times and act as a stylus. Maybe that's all of them? Wouldn't be surprised if VA voiced multiple characters. Purchase weapons, armor, and other items from Cyric, the traveling brownie merchant. Use the number of kinds of... Yeah, you just sell them materials in Labyrinth. He's the shop. He's the one and only shop. Buy your gear, your consumables, your everything from this guy. You guys heading into the forest after this. You should prep for your adventures here. Alright. I do want to buy some medicas. But I feel like you might give me some stuff for free at the start, so I think I'll get some footwear first. Right, so... I know Alyssa should know this. Schliff and Sobit will not. The armor you wear affects your turn speed. So yeah, you get more armor from heavy armor, but you go later in the turn because of it. That makes some sense. But also, wearing shoes really increases your turn speed. Like, shoes are really important if you want to go first.
Deal!
Alright, Alyssa, you get some shoes. Dargeth gets some shoes too.
You wanna equip it here?
Should everyone get shoes though? That is a good question. I think everyone should get one piece of gear, because we have 300 N to start, which is hardly anything. I mean, you can... If you want to, like, spare no expense, you can maybe equip, like, 2 characters with your starting N all. So you really do have to ration it at the start.
Deal!
Alright. Oh, we have some... Ooh, Agi 8, HP plus 10... Oh wait, those cost 200 each. Good god, no. How about weapons? Short sword costs 80, jeez. I mean, Should be worthwhile. Oh gosh, just to equip Alyssa and Dargiv costs 200. Ugh. See what I mean by it gets really expensive to equip people at the start. Oh my god. 110 for a hand cannon. Yeah, I'll hold off on the weapons for now. Let's get everybody at least one spare piece of armor.
You wanna equip it here? Deal.
Okay, everybody has shoes except for Zema. And now Zema will have shoes too.
Deal.
So everybody has shoes. I mean, Alyssa could have a shield. Or I could go for yarn gloves, which are pretty inexpensive. Or a wooden hairpin, which gives us like one more def. Actually, two more def. I may get some yarn gloves for people, but at the same time I want to have some medicas, like 3.
Deal. What'll it be?
Alright, we have 100 in. I could get like a short sword for Alyssa, or I could get armor for a few people. I'll go for armor this time. Armor for the front line.
Deal.
Alright, frontline has full armor. Now, the thing is, it feels like if you, say, wear a helmet, you're less susceptible to head binds, and if you wear gloves, you're less susceptible to arm binds, and so on. I don't think that's actually true. I don't think that's the case, like, in the code, but it feels like that's the case. So I'm contemplating getting a helmet for exactly that superstition. Or I could save 50 in. Wait, it can only... Well, let's just spend the 50 in then.
You wanna equip it here?
Alright.
Deal.
We have no more money.
What are you selling?
And nothing to sell other than the end all.
Hey,
Sorry, medicas we just bought.
anything else?
One more thing. You should book a room at an inn before heading into the forest. Around here, I'd recommend Janetta's Inn.
Pleasure doing business.
Yes, inn. Also, we have access to the bar now, too, but we'll see that next time.
Welcome home! Wait a sec. A customer? Rabbit acorns, I'm so sorry. Anyway, my name's Janetta. If you're looking for somewhere to stay, then look no further than our inn.
Yep, you come here, you can spend some inn to stay the day or the night. You'll get woken up at a fixed time, get full heal to your party, get people revived if you don't have a revive. And you can save. Oh, staying at the inn actually full... Okay, it used to be a separate thing. So, in the first 2 games, they actually had a hospital that was separate from the inn, where you had to go to buy medicas and nectars and other things that could heal your party that were consumables, as well as to revive dead guildmates. Like, the inn was just the place where you'd restore HP and TP and rest for a time and save. Then in 3 they combined the 2 because they're kind of the same thing, except the buying of consumables went to the shop, because yeah, hospital was redundant. Yeah, she's a good girl. See, the game itself says saving often is highly recommended. I'll talk to her, then save, and call it, because I have quite something brewing in my my lower bowels right now. Heading into the woods from here, right? Don't push yourself too hard if you get tired. Day or night, you're always welcome here.
How can I be of service? Do you want to save?
You don't need to come back. So, but because we're calling it
How can I
here.
be of service?
We have saved. You don't get to hear the save theme though. Because it's an emulator, it's super fast. Save theme's nice. Alright. So,
Do you
I'm
want
just
to
gonna double save to be sure. Alright. Actually, even then, I know it should work, but I still want to be extra super certain, so I think I'll save the state as well. See if that's a slot one. There we go. Now I have it saved both in the emulator and in the emulated game cart. Alright. So, thank you for watching. I'm gonna go try to poop. You have a good night. We'll pick this up in 2 days. When we finally hit the first floor. Huzzah! Adventure! Very well.